Welcome to Agility CMS. This is a quick overview of the Agility Content Manager. Once you log into Agility, you will see the home page of your Agility instance. Here you can see other information like what plan you're on and your usage of this instance. You can also see your support plan that you have down below here. As you can see, I have a dedicated support plan. You can view your live site here, or you can view the preview of your staging content here. If your site is already deployed, you'll have all the previewing and publishing options available to you. If not, click on either one of these and follow the instructions. You can go into your organization by clicking on this drop down here. You'll see here I have a list of all my instances that I have set up. Instances are individual projects. They can be websites, apps. It all depends on how you want to separate your content and organize your teams. Let's go back to our instance to look at the rest of the interface. In the top right corner, you'll see your profile icon where you can edit your profile settings, including your time zone and other contact information. This question mark is your shortcut to help articles, guides, and the support channel. On the left, you can see the main sections within Agility. Shared content is where you add and edit the bulk of your content. It contains items or lists of content that can be used anywhere across any channel. You can see your different types of content along here. Posts is an example of blog posts. You can see here I have 3 different blog posts. You can add a new item or click on any blog post to jump in to edit that content. All content in Agility is either in a staging state or a published state. You will see this area in the top is green and says published. This paradigm is carried throughout Agility. You can see that my blog post here is made up of a title, date, slug, author, and so on. All content in Agility is made up of definitions of fields. In this case, you can see on the right my content model definition called post. That is the definition for this content. You can change this definition by jumping right here directly from the content, or you can jump all the way over to the content modeling section to manage all of your models and definitions throughout your site. You can make changes to your content and save that content, and you'll see it will save in a staging version of this content. The previous content is still published, as it says right here, previously published. This allows you to make changes to your content while your previous versions are published on the site until you're ready to publish these changes out. When you're done, you can preview this content and then publish, pushing that content live. One of the biggest benefits of Agility versus other headless CMSs is that we also include sitemap, page, and URL management. You can see here your sitemap with each page within that sitemap. Pages are built off page templates, which have editable areas within the template called module zones. Our starters come with default page templates, but you can develop your own very easily if you're a developer. Within the module zones, you drop in modules. Think of these as plugins or functional graphical elements of your front end. In this page, you can see I have a main content zone, which is my module zone, with a hero background as image and a rich text module within it. I can move these around or go over here to add additional modules. Our starter comes with a few modules you can see here. Modules are built by developers. We also include a rich text module that is a simple rich text editor that outputs HTML for easily adding raw content to your pages. You can edit any module by simply clicking on that module. You can see again, this is a very similar layout to content and pages with its own status and publishing capabilities. Modules are built off module definitions and also relate to a front-end design that your developer puts together. Often modules will use linked content to pull in shared content to your module. Very useful for things like blog listings or other content you want to reuse throughout your solution in multiple areas. You can see how similar content, pages, and modules look. They all have staging and published states, but also allow you to control security, workflows, multiple languages, scheduling of content, and much, much more. Once you learn the relationships between these 3 types of content in Agility and learn the interface itself, you gain full control of the power of this content architecture. Finally, the assets areas for managing your digital assets like images, videos, and other files. all the media in the assets area is delivered through a global CDN for lightning performance. You can manage all your assets from this section, or while editing content through Agility, this area is directly integrated into the specific context of your editing experience. We have more detailed videos on assets, as well as the content modeling section, reports, and settings if you would like to dive deeper. I hope this video has given you a good idea of the ins and outs of the Agility interface and how content is structured within Agility. Agility CMS can be a very powerful tool. We're excited to see what you can dream up and build.